내가
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Go.
Here's Burton. Pass to Salon. And Hayes kicks to Thornton. Takes the three. Chicago grabs the miss. And so here is Chicago. Here's Wilson. It's good from long range.
Like a lot of bigs, as Wilson has evolved as a player, she's added the three-point shot.
Hayes with it. Pass to Thornton. The three. It's rebounded by Leslie. Here's Carrington. Connects on the foul line jumper.
You know, it's important that she does damage from that mid-range area. Good touch on the jumper.
Here's Fagbenley. That one falls.
Timmy Fagbenley.
Now Carrington. He's with it. He's picked up by Parker. Inside. Back to Hayes. From outside the arc. That shot, no good. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go.
Whoa, how about the hustle on the break? There was no slowing her down.
Pass to Thornton. For three. It's rebounded by Diggins. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. That's good by Wilson.
Oh, no stopping Wilson, the multiple-time MVP.
Here's Burton. And Parker comes with the help. Here's Salon. And a missed layup. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Great look. And the important part, she finished down low.
To the left wing. Here's Fagbenley. Pass to Burton. Here's Hayes. Chicago leading by 9. Carrington, that's good.
I think she enjoyed challenging the defense there, showing them she was unstoppable inside.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Chicago making a switch here. To the right side. Here's Burton. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Chicago. This run now up to 13-2. And the shot is good.
Contact or no contact, she was getting through. Great use of power on her part.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They set the screen. Thornton against Howard. Clock at 6. Pass to Burton. It's tipped. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Here's Betts. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Wow. She took flight.
And here's Thornton. Here's Benley. Here's Burton. Can't hit from 12. Chicago leading by 15. Outside Howard. Connects from three-point range.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 18. It's Martin on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? A rebound by Betts. Outside Howard. Another three for Chicago.
No problem with that one. She gets to her spot in the corner and knocks it down.
From deep three-point land. We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Over to the left wing. Hits it from three-point range.
I love the confidence from Reese, trusting in that lefty J.
Chen passes to Martin. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Howard. Rupert grabs the board. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Howard, good.
With good size at guard, Howard uses it to score in tight.
Outside, Martin. Launches it. Reese pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Down low. A nice shot by Betts.
And these are high-value shots inside. She's going to make that more often than not.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Martin, the pass to Chen. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. Can they get it? No good on that one. Here's Swoops. Pass to Reese. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you know, that was good defense, but Reese was just better. That's a sign of a great player.
Here's Burton. Fastest along. Here's Fagbenley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Burton. That one's not going to go. Excellent D from Howard. Driving in. It's slammed in by Howard.
Just slicing her way to the rim. Howard showing how dangerous she is on the attack.
Here's Hayes. Misses and the dry spell continues. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Swoops, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Burton. Here's Fagbenley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. The officials call the foul.
First team.
Gotta commend her fearlessness there. It's what earned her the trip to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Both shots good from the stripe. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Carrington with the ball. And the layup ball.
What a good decision there in the pick and roll. Calling her own number.
Pass to Salon. .110 left to play here in the half. Here's Fagbenley. Tries it from 9. Salon, no good. Here's Young. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, you look at Young. She's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Pass to Salon. Al Thornton. Here's Salon. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. That one doesn't drop. Chicago with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Yep, it counts.
Contact can't slow Ionescu down. Sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Burton. Pass to Fagbenley. Here's Salon. Thornton for 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's Chicago going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Ionescu. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. That one good for 2.
Demonstrating how agile she is. Once Ionescu finds a lane, she rips through it like tissue paper.
Pass to Salong. And here's Thornton. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Leslie. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Carrington, that's good.
How about those 2 points from her? Goes through contact. Bravo.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Burton. Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. The rebound by Young. Here's Carrington. Takes it off the glass.
And it's not easy to outwork contact like that, even when you have that momentum behind you.
Now Hayes. Leslie with the steal. And that one, good. So it's the visitors now. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. There's the screen. Pass to Benley. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Well, you know, being able to quick release shots like that is how you stay ahead of the defense.
And they call the foul on the shot. That sends her to the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He done it. Carrington. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Carrington. Here's Burton. Pass to Thornton. Here's Burton from deep. The rebound by Carrington. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass.
Well, look, that was good defense, but she was absolutely determined to beat it.
Now here's Hayes. And she could not get that one to go through with all that contact, but she will go to the line for 2 free throws. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Can't cash in from close range.
2 minutes remaining.
After Salon. There's the pick. Chicago grabs the miss. Young for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
That's the product of hard work. Young has turned herself into a knockdown 3-point shooter. Impressive.
Now here's Hayes to the inside. Benley up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
I love how she was confident. She got the ball in close and just went for it.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. It's Young on the wing. Another 3 for Chicago. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Thornton. Plays it up and banks it in.
These looks can be easy money if you've got the skills she has.
Here's Carrington. The layup off target. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Thornton. The shot, no good. Here's Chicago. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, she's got some ups. When you give her a launching pad, she will use it.
From past the arc. The rebound by Betts. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hayes in the post. Pass to Thornton. Here's Salon. Three-pointer. Martin. No good that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Burton. Pass to Martin. A 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Diggins. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Burton. Sandalacini. Here's Betts. Here's Swoops. And the layup's good off the glass.
She knew exactly where she was in relation to the rim. Goes up and gets it done in the paint.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Martin. From the arc. Sinks the triple.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
Here's Howard. Drops in the layup for 2.
Things are clicking for Howard on the offensive end, and her team should just keep feeding her when she's rolling like this.
Pass to Rupert. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Howard. Good on the bucket.
Killer confidence. Stays true to herself. Wilson is a terrific basketball player.
In the corner, it's Martin. Here's Burton. Bank shot, no good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Betts. Pass to Wilson. A second chance effort. A nice shot by Betts.
Well, I'm sure the coaching staff's happy with her after those hustle points. Those can be big.
Here's Rupert. Pass to Burton. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that is no easy finish. She held her ground even with the contact.
Here's Wilson. Drills it from outside.
A complex offensive game makes Wilson almost impossible to stop. Coaches have a hard time game planning against her.
Sandalacini trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Drains the 3-pointer.
She's going to do that every time. Lots of confidence in the catch and shoot.
Here's Burton. Fires for 3. Ball stolen. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. Sandelasini nailed from three-point land.
Well, she keeps the defense honest there by spacing the floor. Threes are big for this offense.
Here's the three. Another three for Chicago. Here's Burton. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer. And it's Rupert missing. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Capable of monster nights. Wilson is a true superstar. You expect her to put up big numbers.
Back to Martin. Puts up a three. And no good. Pass to Swoops. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, not messing around. No need for finesse when you can just throw it down.
Here's Burton, and so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.